Let's spin that wheel, figure out, we're running out of randomizers to play through, but we're playing all of the randomizers on SotN.io, ranking them all in a tier list. It's time! For the second, we've done literally nothing but joke presets today. If you're watching on the live stream, twitch.tv/DragonBlitz, you should join the live stream, by the way, if you're watching on YouTube. Subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, all that fun stuff. But today has been a lot of joke presets, and you know what? Let's just hop into it. I'll explain it in a second. So here we are playing the Rat Race preset. This is essentially a joke preset that came out April Fool's of 2023. The idea is it's essentially the exact same thing as Safe Logic, except the relic in the shop, I believe, costs $150. And within the seed, there's only one way to acquire money, and it is a singular zircon. So the way that the seed works is you essentially play through the game to try and find the zircon, and then you sell the zircon to purchase the final Vlad. Hence why it's called Rat Race. Much like we, as people, are stuck forever in the rat race of life. The tournament, that's definitely a bad idea. Oh, it's a bad idea, all right. And sometimes bad ideas are good ideas, if you really think about it. Don't think about it too hard, because that's a good idea, and that would be a bad idea. So therefore, the only bad idea is to not think about the bad ideas, therefore making them good ideas. You get what I'm saying? Oh, God! Speaking of bad. Is Rowan Atakason in the seed? Is this a very elaborate D's Nuts joke? Because if so, bravo. I couldn't tell you. You got me thinking about Animaniacs. Me American, me no think good. Why does Death steal all my stuff, by the way? Like, what's up with that? Are we not... Is there no prosecutor in the lands of Wallachia? We're just thieving out here? No due process? Gotta get street justice, I guess? Leapstone to start, though. He's stealing your stuff because I'm poor? Oh, yeah. Thievery is okay if you steal from the poor. Everybody knows this. Because what are they going to do? Leather shield? I'll take it. Hell yeah. Any shield dashers in the chat? Chat, you ever shield dash? Press 1 if you have ever done a shield dash. I need to know for science. Iron Fist. Ah! Nice dive kick. I've done a shield dash once or twice back in my day, I'll tell you what. I don't know why my immediate instinct is to go Southern. Anytime I want to do an accent. I think I'm merely mimicking the surroundings of my upbringing, much like all humans. Ow! Stop it! Die! I'm getting bullied! Eat my fists, nerd! Moral number 420, yes. I tried to shield dash, but it made the game too easy, so I don't like it anymore. Yeah. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Known Kaizo level difficult video game. Known for its difficulty amongst all, above all else. This game is known for being honestly harder than Dark Souls. We can agree, right? This is harder than Dark Souls. Therefore, making me the most skillful and handsome and amazing gamer of all time. Yeah, I will say Heaven's Sword probably does make the game too easy. You are correct. It is the best weapon to ever exist. Yo, Gas Cloud, I'm ready to stink up the place. Let's go. Harder than Battletoads? Well, first of all, the hardest part about Battletoads is finding the game. I've called around everywhere. I could not find a copy of Battletoads anywhere, man. Shoutouts to the 4 people that get that archaic joke from early internet. I think with Leapstone we go up. Ooh, rewarded. Way back in the day, I actually played Double Dragon X Battletoads because I really need to do some research on this thing because it's just, I don't know what or how my dad got it, but it was essentially a CD-ROM that came, I don't know where or how he got his hands on it, but it was essentially just a CD that had an NES emulator inside of it with a bunch of ROMs on it. And that was my first introduction to, like, many Nintendo games. Because we didn't have Nintendo consoles growing up. I think my first Nintendo console was the GameCube, probably. But my first introduction to many Nintendo games was through that, like, emulator. And I remember Double Dragon X Battletoads was a game that we played a lot. Good times. Piracy? Based. Emulation? Based. Cease and desist for fan games that are just trying to celebrate the IP that you care about or whatever? Cringe. I guess we go Castle Keep, yeah. I don't remember what my first video game ever was, but it was probably a PlayStation game, if I had to guess. You wouldn't download a pizza? Yes. Yes, I would. I would download many. I mean, Symphony of the Night was one of my first video games, for sure. I was very young when the game came out. Stealing from billionaires is illegal? What? Since when? Chat. You know what isn't stealing from billionaires? Simply getting it twisted and guessing correctly. It's not stealing if you just win it fairly via a coin flip. Just predict correctly, win it all, and therefore it's not stealing. It's free. It's free money if you're just right. Whoop. Why are there no good items? Me complaining after already getting a decent set of items. I want more! Whoa, early swoop? I've never seen Hippogriff do an early swoop there. That's crazy. Wild. I have everything, and yet I want more. No amount of materialism will fix the gaping hole inside of my heart. However, I still crave more. Ow! I punched you in the face! You should be dead! Okay. Jewel of Open. We're probably supposed to go to the caverns. One of the main reasons why grabbing that warp is really good here. Nice iron balls. Wait, what am I doing? We definitely set up for the Flea ladder. Because we can. And it's so easy. When was the last time I failed a Flea ladder to that relic? It's been like forever, man. It's so consistent. Just be good at the game. I feel like the last 3 ones that I've attempted on stream have all gone well. It's like definitely always worth at least trying to go for. It's a free relic check if you're good at the game. Alucard D's nuts. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate that. I needed that in my life right now. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Trying to win points to get the VIP badge. Let's fucking go. Ow. You know what? I'm not going to punch that guy in the shins until he dies, as much as I would love to do that. No problem. Yeah. You're, what's the word I'm thinking of? Valuable member of the Dragon Blitz Gaming Society. Is it possible to Flea ladder to Clock Tower? Yeah. You can. It's just less consistent because you have to, like, go left, spawn a bunch of guys in, and then go to the right, and then Flea ladder off of them. That strategy is used in the... or was used for a long time in the bad ending speedruns for Symphony of the Night. Alucard, more like Alufard. Me when I shid and fard. Chat, whatever you do, do not spell Dracula backwards. Don't do it. It'll blow your mind. Dracula backwards. Classic. Classic gamer humor. Classic. Yeah, you guys ever see a... So, okay, this snake that's peeking up through the ceiling, why does it do that? Scylla, why do you extend your snake in such a way? Explain yourself. She's too busy being dead, I guess. Familiar cards. I'm not quite so familiar with those. She has phallus envy. Okay, Mr. Freud. Freaking psychoanalysis Andy over here. Do you have any idea how many times you beat the game? It's got to be in the thousands at this point. considering I have been playing the Randomizer at the very least for 5 years. And I've uploaded a daily video of me playing through the Randomizer for about 5 years. So I don't know. Do the math. And I also had been speedrunning the game for 6 years before that, with at least a couple completions at that point. You know what I mean?
Tribute.
It's a lot,
You
for sure.
steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
I think I might have misread. Did you put an extra 0 trim on that one? 5-0? Did you put a? Did you? Was that a misclick? You good? Just supporting? Thank you for the 50 fucking gifted subscriptions. Holy shit. If you got gifted a subscription right now, please thank Trim for that. That is incredibly kind of you. Doesn't even have a subscription themselves. Think of the possible advertisements that may get sent to you. You have to shield yourself. Power Wolf. I don't want no Power Wolf. I would hazard a guess you're at 3,000 plus. Probably more than that, but around that. I have over 3,000 hours streamed of the game since 2017, so at the very least, that's like a number that gives some indication of like hours, kind of. And I'd been playing the game well before 2017. They playing Crash 2 at ESA? Let's go. One of these days I need to go to ESA, man. There's so many really cool people that go to those. It's just traveling across the country. Or sorry, across the world, not just the country. My ass don't live in Europe. Europe is a country, by the way. Yes, I'm aware. I'm saying many things wrong. Long story short. How long does it take me to beat the game? It depends on the preset and stuff, but I don't know. There is like stream charts or something, one of those websites that keeps track of hours streamed. I think it's impossible to know the real number, but yeah, stream charts, more like stream shards. Where's the relics? Where are they? Where are they? Okay, Karma Coin. Heads, I check Grand Falloon. Tails, I go to Outer Wall. Okay, we're going Grand Falloon. Also, it was heads. Again, twice in a row. Who would have thought? GG's everybody who gambled. I hope you all won, even though statistically that's impossible. Grand Falloon time. Where is that damn fourth Chaos Emeralds? And back to 0. Well, the issue is if you just gamble correctly, I will never financially recover from this. Streamer, I am now destitute, and it is all your fault for forcing me to gamble fake internet points on the outcome of a digital coin flip. Whoa. What happens if everyone guesses right? Then everyone wins. It's actually the if everybody is special, then nobody is, et cetera, et cetera. Twitch crash? Is that true? I'm not experiencing any issues personally, but also Nobody has typed a chat message since... Okay, no, we're good. It might just be on your end, unfortunately.
You steal men's souls and make them your
Thank you,
slaves.
Geological. For the 16 months, jeez. Sometimes I like... Obviously, I recognize a lot of the people who've been subscribing for a long time. But like... Because I've read out your subscriptions many a times. And then I look at the number of months and I'm like, holy, that's a long time. And then I stop and have an existential crisis about, holy shit, I've been playing a video game from 1997 for the last, like, 5 years of my life professionally. And even before that, you know, quote unquote professionally, even though I wasn't really making money off of it before, but I was still a world record speedrunner. God damn. I was 9 years old when this came out. I was in the single digits. Most deaf. It's chill. I didn't know we were playing the Agonizer Part 2. Can we finish this seed faster than we finished the Agonizer? For those that weren't watching the previous video, Agonize 2020 is a version of the Randomizer that is designed to be as evil as possible, based off of the original version of the Randomizer. Fun times. Ha ha ha. I was 11, get wrecked? No! People born at different times? In different eras of the world? And having different lived experiences coming together over the internet? No! Impossible. It's getting bad because, like, I've said this many a times before, my experience being a part of the Symphony of the Night community 10 years ago was that I felt like the child in the room 99% of the time. I felt like I was the youngest person appreciating the game because, like, I was born around the same time that the game came out. It's been 10 years now. Uh-oh. The time just keeps going. It keeps marching forward. And my body continues to age. Ruh-roh. Nobody in this chat ain't getting any kids to show this game to. Sadding. Aww. I got kids that are cats, but yeah, they'll play this game eventually, I'm sure. They'll figure out some way to interface with animals to get them to play video games. They got that Neuralink monkey playing chess or whatever, right? One of the few monkeys that actually survived. Once the technology is stabilized, I'm sure I can get my cats playing SotN. Well, if you teach a cat to speedrun, then it's going to want a glass of milk, okay? We've all read the bedtime stories. The monkey was playing Pong. That's what it was. The monkey played Pong. Any Pongers in the chat? I'm losing my fucking mind playing this video game. I need to stop playing, like, multiple randomizer seeds that take over an hour long a day. My brain cannot, it doesn't have the neuroplasticity that it once had. The dog at GDQ, true. The dog do be gaming. There is no rules that says a dog can't speedrun. I have heard that is true, that Neuralink isn't even the company that's furthest along in, like, brain interface technology or whatever, but they're obviously getting the most press because, of course, they are. We live in the age of facts don't matter. It's all about trying to sell hype for the sake of speculative financial gain. America! USA! USA! Facts don't matter when we could just sell hype. Let's go. What would my opinion be if my cat beat my world record? I'd be incredibly proud of my son, my beautiful furry son, who worked really hard to get that world record. You're asking me if I would be, how I would feel if my son beat my world record? I'd be a proud father. Anyways, 25 minutes, we got flight. Are you winning, son? Meow! While you were in school learning math, Beans was studying the blade. The Alucard sword, that's the blade. Finds a new glitch by disconnecting every cable. Honestly, I did something similar to that not terribly long ago at GDQ itself, actually, which was very funny. Can I do a Tetris Spirit for once in my goddamn life? Thank you. I told you guys the story about the Santa sleigh ride video game that was at GDQ, right? For those that missed it, they had a setup in the practice room that was essentially the game of the day, which is just whatever random bullshit somebody found to be funny. They would just have it set up for people to try out as the game of the day. One of those games was a PlayStation 1 game that required that you like shake a peripheral, kind of like a Wii remote, to activate like a sleigh. Like you were mushing a sleigh, essentially. Long story short, I broke that game twice because it was essentially just like Dragster for the Atari 2600, where you needed to like build up speed and then finish the track as quickly as possible. One of the ways that I figured out how to break it was, one, you just wiggle the shit out of it with the correct rhythm, and you essentially have infinite stamina and you can just run and sprint the entire way. Because otherwise there's like a stamina mechanic where you have to wait for it to recharge before you start like mushing again. The other way I found that you could break it is if you waggle the controller and then unplug the controller mid-waggle, it constantly sent a signal that the controller was in motion when you unplugged it, causing you to essentially gain infinite speed, and I broke the world record that way. And it was very funny. So long story short, unplugging cables sometimes is all it takes to break a game. Stop giving me familiars! If you shake it too fast, I'd be afraid of causing friction burns. See, I don't have that worry. I'm well practiced. I'm very well practiced. Bro, this seed sucks! I'm gonna go Castle Entrance, I guess. I could also go Castle Keep. There's a couple of options. Maybe I save Entrance and Alchemy Lab for later. I guess I should go Outer Wall and go to the library just to at least showcase what the seed's all about. Yeah, let's go Castle Keep. We'll go through Clock Tower. We'll check out those Outer Wall checks. We'll go into the library. I deeply despise the current selling hype guy with the most money is the most well-known. Yeah, I mean... I think it's very fair to feel frustrated by that. I think very many people are. Do shop glitch? If I had money, boy oh boy would I be doing some shop glitches. Don't worry, one day Perhaps. That won't be the case. If people get hungry enough, you know. OBS disconnected. They shut my stream down. They shut my stream down because I was talking about... Uh-oh. I was talking about eating the rich and they fucking shut me down, man. Let me see if I can fix this, actually. Okay, I am back. I'm back live. They literally shut me down because I was talking about eating the rich, man. I mean, I love my corporate overlords. Amazon.com. Jeff Bezos is my personal best friend, and so is he's your best friend too. I love a corporate consolidation. Spikebreaker. I would never advocate for eating the rich. I would never. They're trying to take me down. The deep state. What a silly name. Deep state. Silly. Big Corpora is my friend. It's true. It's true. It's true. Anyways, now that I've been injected with logic and reasoning, and boy, oh boy, I love capitalism. Speaking of capitalism, it makes sense because we're playing the Rat Race preset. And the Rat Race is all about meritocracy and how you totally... Only those which have earned their living succeed. Smiley face. Am I getting in trouble again? I'm never not getting in trouble. My ass is too opinionated. I need to stop. My life would be so much easier if I didn't have opinions. You guys ever feel that way? If you just became a blank slate of goo with zero ability to think critically about anything, you think your life would be better? Because I'm starting to think that way personally. I'd get less DDoS attacks. Okay, Power of Mist. Let's go. Better but boring? True. True. I don't know. You could always look forward to the next Marvel Cinematic Universe movie or something. I'm sure there's reasons to be happy. Subsisting off slop.
I'm interested in
Oh yeah, I have no money.
I'm interested in this.
No! The Heart of Vlad is worth 150. Everything is sold out. No! But I need the Heart of Vlad to finish the game. I need money. Time to go get a part-time job, I guess. Part-time job exploring the castle. Librarian is finally scamming us back. No! I'm being scammed for scamming. I have a heart refresh. True, but I still need to... there are other things I need. The second castle is in logic right now. That's kind of rough. I think it's in my best interest to use this Spikebreaker to check. Spikebreaker? Why is capitalism invading SotN? Who's to say? Some may even say that I never got the warp! I forgot to get the warp in the mines. Oh, man. That's a skill issue on my behalf. It is I, Dr. Capitalism, invading your randomizer. No! Not again! You missed it earlier, Doc. The shadow government had to shut me down because we were getting too woke. It was crazy. Also, timer broke. They're trying to shut me down. Why is my timer broken? We'll just start over. It's fine. It's the shadow government, man. It's Shadow Moses. It's Metal Gear. Kojima was right. Everything is Metal Gear. World record pace easy. No, my speedrun being invalidated? Impossible. We've only been playing for 35 minutes, apparently, according to my local recording, so, you know. It's fine. Just add 35 minutes to that timer, and it's, like, mostly accurate. And that's with the intro, so it's probably closer to 34 minutes. First there was woke Alucard, next you're going to tell me that they shut down my DEI randomizer. Well, to be fair, Alucard is woke because he had a nap before Symphony of the Night. He literally had to be awake for this game. Like, he woke up from his nap. It's 300-year nap, but you know what I'm saying. So it's always been woke Alucard. That's the secret the liberals don't want you to know about. You ever just say words and they technically have meaning, but really when you think about it, it doesn't have any meaning? Just use the hook shot to fight Mother Brain at Bowser's Castle. Yeah, that makes sense. True, 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 true. That's a big old true out of 10. There's no reason for me to come back here. Alucard? The same Alucard that fought along my ancestor? Trevor Belmont? Nope. Different one. Very common name, though. Alucard. Chat, how many kids are born with the name Alucard? Someone use one of those websites to figure it out. Because I know Gay Bowser exists. I went to school with 3 Alucards? Nuh-uh. Exotic parakeet named Alucard. Well, that's different. Animals, you can name an animal anything and they just don't give a shit. They're just like, yeah, sure, I'm Mr. Stinky Poopy Balls. That's my name, whatever. I'm still gonna, like, eat shit and, like, do animal things. Where I feel like if you name a human being Mr. Stinky Poopy Balls, like, that's gonna cause, like, severe damage to their, like, well-being over time. So, like, it's kind of different. Hot take, but animal names literally don't matter. They're for us. I know, shocker. No, Mr. Fluffykins loves his name. He responds to me when I call him that. This streamer is lying. What kind of damage? Probably emotional damage, if I had to guess. Psychic damage. Spiritual damage, perhaps. Kidney damage. True, true, true. Streamer hates pets confirmed. That's literally how stating an opinion on the internet works, is you say a thing, and then people take the most extreme, uncharitable version of that thing, and then say, oh, so you're saying that all animals should be ground up into a paste and murdered and die for your entertainment? And it's like, yeah, sure, man. And then it becomes a Twitter trend. True. Me, when I do Twitter trends. Also, where are my Vlads? Any Vladders? We'll go entrance. Then the internet clips you saying that with no context? Hell yeah. Dragon Blitz holds the opinion that his entire community should play Evil Zone. That's a lie! I hold the opinion that my entire community is required to play Evil Zone or else. Very different. One's a little bit more forceful. I should probably just go second castle, but, like, I don't know, man. I'm head empty. I see place to check relic, I go check relic. I'm kind of hoping for a transformation, perhaps. but it's kind of unlikely. I unironically loved Ihadoka. We all love Ihadoka. Who doesn't love a woman who is able to wield balls effectively in combat? A woman with the power of balls is incredibly powerful. We all know this. Nothing. That's a statement. I'm talking about Ihadoka. The boss character of Evil Zone? Look her up. Uncultured. Come on. In combat, saying in combat, much like you would say in Minecraft when referring to self-harm or harming others. In combat, guys, in combat. No, like she wields the balls in combat. Force of Echo. Man, this seed is doo-doo ass shit and balls. Clipped and shipped to live stream fails. No! But like for real though. Imagine Rat Race, but the relic's in the second slot and the first slot is a cheap junk item that's easy to buy. That would be kind of funny. And then you have to go back to where the original item spawned and then pick it up again. You have to get the Zircon a second time. Do people still even use live stream fail other than to like harass streamers into attempting to get them to die? Like, do people use that shit for like anything other than nefarious purposes? I don't use Reddit ever, so I'm unaware. It's still top 0.01% circle jerk. Okay. I'm glad nothing has changed then. I'm surprised it even like has any sway or influence other than the fact that I guess because they are circle jerking the top 0.1%, the top 0.1% are aware of it and make note of it and then reference it, which helps feed the Ouroboros of them eating their own shit or whatever. I personally, as a rule of thumb, stay off of Reddit. Not because it's like a particularly terrible social media site or anything like that, but it's like, look, social media in and of itself, if we're going to take the analogy that it's like doing drugs, Reddit might not be the same as doing, you know, Twitter, which is like the equivalent of crack cocaine. But Reddit's still like, I don't know, Xanax. It's still bad for you. You shouldn't be abusing it. It's like cough syrup or something. Is there a randomizer logic where you grab a relic and then warp to a random room in the castle? Whippets? That's a good one, yeah. Yeah, Reddit is like Whippets. It's like you still shouldn't be doing it. So it's like, yeah, I might have a crack addiction because I watch YouTube videos or something. I'm not going to add another addiction on top of it. I'll stick to the crack that I know and already like, okay? I'm not adding a Whippets addiction on top of that. And that's the reason why I will never use Reddit. Die. He didn't die. I did the die move and he's still alive. I want my money back. Well, we all know if we're going to do the analogy, the full tier list of which drug equals which social media website, MySpace is Quaaludes because they're just not around anymore. You can't find them anymore. Ain't nobody using Quaaludes in the year 2024. I follow a few editing subreddits and they're good advice for workflows, but that's about it. Yeah, Reddit is a tool when used correctly, can be quite beneficial to the users and the communities involved. But also, much like all social media, it can tend to be a little bit awful. Zanga is Tylenol 3. I don't know what any of that means. What the fuck is Tylenol 3? If Tylenol 2 is so good, why isn't there a Tylenol 3? It's like any site, yeah. I mean, certain sites have it better or worse. Like, I'll be the first to admit. I'm not the first to admit it, though. Twitter is by far, like, it was already relatively bad, but it was just, like, standard. Like, the same way that I would call Reddit bad, Twitter was bad pre-Elon. Now, it's, like, unacceptable bad. Like the site should be sent, like, in a cannon into the sun. Like, you should be fired from a cannon into the sun levels of bad. Yeah, anytime you find yourself mindlessly scrolling anything, it's like, oh shit, this is, like, bad for me. And I shouldn't allow myself to do this. I think it's gram time. We do it for the gram. At the very least, it's a sword. Swords tend to be slightly better than fists. I'm surprised I hit that one Black Panther. Usually they disappear when you try and hit them. I can't even fight that stupid idiot. So maybe we go up. It's like I don't have a transformation to fight the stinky old ass, doo-doo ass Akmadon. What is X? The app? The everything app where you can talk to your favorite AI best friend, Gronk? It's inhaling trash fire fumes until you get lightheaded and pass out. It's inhaling paint. The ultimate weapon from Kingdom Hearts. Ah, yes, the Keyblade. Sir, X is a variable. Variable piece of shit. Ruh-roh. I love being stuck underneath a flurry of crosses while I get frozen to death. Stop freezing me. It's not very nice. This seed is doo-doo ass. Chemical X. Stop hitting me. I'm gonna die, man. Dude, we've been playing a lot of really long randomizers today, and my will as a human being is breaking. Like, we didn't need to live in a world where every transformation is like locked really deep in the second castle for no reason. Because every single layer in the second castle is equally likely to be a progression item at this point. So like, it could have been nice for like the early checks to do something for me, but no. Am I avoiding seed bleed? These seeds essentially play themselves. There's not much to do for them to bleed into each other. Bro, I need to be smoking on that chemical X. Call me a power puff girl the way I be smoking on that chemical X? Is this doing anything for anybody? Yeah, we've only been playing for 16 minutes, guys. Everything's fine. Smiley face. Why am I poisoned? Why did you do 66 damage? Only if I can mojo your JoJo. Good, 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 good. Oh, speaking of bones. Chat is down horrible right now. It's been a rough day, man. We've had 3 joke randomizers back to back to back. There's not that many. But we avoided all of them in the early stages of going through the wheel of randomizers. And we got 3 joke presets back to back. It's been rough, man. This really be some content. Yup. Oh, buddy. Oh, boy. We are doing the content. That is for sure. Yeah, I'll keep a little bit of jizz hand on me. We should do chaos after this. We should not. I'm thinking. I've never heard of... Is this like a made-up drug in like a Marvel? Nah, Marvel doesn't do drugs. I don't know. And like a made-up like... After this Mega Man X4? We're not allowed to play fun video games, okay? What are you talking about? My only drug is my personal Lord and Savior. That shit, you guys are trying to trick me with a D's Nuts joke. I'm not pronouncing the name of that thing. That's clearly a D's Nuts joke waiting to happen. Crock on my balls, haha. I can't believe streamer would think that a fucking made up sounding drug was made up, haha. You're not getting me. I've been on the internet for longer than a day. Crocodile, fucking. Like, that's not a real name of anything. Unless that shit literally turns you into a reptile, I don't want to hear it. That's the name of a fucking B villain in like goddamn Spider-Man. I gotta save the city versus the evil crocodile. But also, Mary Jane doesn't like me because I got bit by the bad Spider-Man suit. I don't remember much about Spider-Man, I'm gonna be honest. Man. Drugs that are named after Pokemon. If I had to choose a drug named after a Pokemon, you know my ass is getting a slight addiction to Snorlax. Snorlax is a prescription drug, though. That's the issue. It's meant to help you go to sleep, but... Smoking that Weedle? Yeah, classic. Snorlax is just Xanax. Yeah, it kind of is. Sucking that Kakuna? What does that mean? What could it possibly mean? Speaking of Pokemon, I know we're like 12 million years late to the party. But do they have a Pokerogue that doesn't involve any of the new Pokemon? Because, like, I'm like 6 generations behind on what Pokemon are, like, allowed to exist. Anything after Gen 5 is a blur. And even then, I probably am going to forget, like, 90% of, like, those Pokemon anyways. I have no idea. Emerald Roguelike. I did play Emerald Rogue once a long time ago. I was gonna make that into a YouTube video, but it was like kind of stupid and like kind of antithetical to the videos I had already been making. I think I uploaded my full playthrough on Dragon Blitz Daily though. My first playthrough ever of Emerald Rogue, I ended up finishing. Which is not normal. But it was fun. I never played it again. But maybe I should. I know it's been updated. So we have a transformation now, which means we can fight Aurochs and we can fight Achmedon. Legacy of Darkness. I've played Legacy of Darkness before. I did an entire playthrough of Legacy of Darkness. Isn't that also up on Dragon Blitz Daily, or am I misremembering? That might have been pre-Dragon Blitz Daily. That might have been like a couple of months before I started Dragon Blitz Daily. Waiting for that CVHD co-op stream. I did one a long time ago. I was doing CVHD co-op for a hot minute. Like 5 years ago. And ironically, a lot of fun. Dude, that game would be a lot of fun if it got a modern re-release. They don't even need to update it that much. Maybe just fix the next netcode up a little bit. Would be nice. It would be a lot of fun. Most deaf. I don't think DB and DB Daily could get along in the world of streaming. I think they're at odds, forever rivals. Me as a neutral third party between the two could maybe figure it out for them, but I don't know. You made sure to get all the 360 games you wanted before the weekend. That is true, yeah. So I decided against making that video. One, because I didn't have enough time to make it the way I would have liked to. And two, ultimately, I couldn't find a correct way to spin it. It felt too disingenuous for me to be like yelling at Microsoft for closing the store when in reality, the way they're doing it is like relatively painless, all things considered. Like, obviously them closing the 360 store sucks, but all of their backwards compatible games will still be available, and you can still download them on Xbox too. So the other one we talked about, the luck mode stuff, or the SotN luck stuff, I'm still in the process of figuring that out. I have unfortunately kind of hit a roadblock in script writing. Much like all parts of the creative process, sometimes you have to sit down and do work, but your brain says no. So I've kind of been hitting a roadblock there. I think GDQ, just to vent about a few things, took a lot of energy out of me because I really signed up for a lot of stuff at GDQ. Like, I was on stream 4 separate times, 2 of which were segments that I was hosting, essentially. I did a lot of stuff behind the scenes as well, and I feel like that set me back energy-wise a lot, because I am quite the person who likes to kind of do nothing to, like, re-energize themselves. I'm not one to, like, do a bunch of stuff and feel energized afterwards. Like, I need a recovery period. And I feel like I've kind of taken the last couple of weeks as my recovery period to get back to, like, feeling somewhat normal. I'm hoping I can get back into better mindset for working on videos. I'm, like, slowly trying to chip away at another video that I'm working on as a way to, like, warm up into it. So we'll see, though. I was actually going through just like a bunch of random 360 games that I own because I was going to record footage to talk about the 360 store closure before I decided not to make that video. And I'm like, man, I got a bunch of my old 360 games. There's some good games here. There's some good ones. Most of the best ones have been re-released, at least on PC, so it's not the end of the world. You know? And it's probably better to play them on PC now with, like, better frame rates and stuff. There's a lot of... For the time, 360 was definitely solid. All right. Time to do some silly stuff. We've already been playing for over an hour. Yeah, this seat is kind of rough. I'm fairly confident that we're going to find Soul of Bat behind either Allrox or, what's his name? Akmadon. So I'm going to go up here first, because it's like a 50-50. I'm just hoping that I win this 50-50 because it'll make everything so much easier afterwards. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure it's going to have to be... Well, actually, we still haven't found Mist. So this could be Mist and then Vanilla Soul of Bat. Something like that. I haven't been doing any complexity counting. I'm going to be real. My brain is too fried to try and count complexity right now. Did I check Holy Glasses? I'm doing that after this. Hexic for 360 arcade was goated. There was a lot of arcade games that were really good. My first introduction to, like, freaking, I think a lot of people's as well, indie games was through Braid on the 360 marketplace. Oh, thank God. We just won the 50-50. There was Braid and there was Limbo. Both of those, like, puzzle platformers were good. Fez came out later as well. I'm pretty sure later in the lifespan of 360. 360 had some goated download titles. Funny enough, Braid was the first video game that got me interested in speedrunning. Because it had an achievement on the 360 for beating the game in under an hour, I think. And I was like, shit, all right. I'll see if I can do that. I'm like 13 and don't have anything better to do with my life. You know we're getting really old because we're getting nostalgic for the Xbox 360. It's fucking Jover for us. Just send us to the retirement home now. It's fucking Jover, man. 360 is retro now? Yeah. That shit came out in 2006. 2006! That's almost 20 years ago. Love watching the speedruns and the races. Well, thank you, Nightmare Samus. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we've been chilling, just playing through some randomizers today. Trying to finish out that randomizer tier list. And we've been getting some interesting presets for today. Okay, that's what I was thinking, yeah. And now, last Vlad Relic. Well, maybe both are locked behind Mist.
Tribute.
Who's to say?
You steal
Cryo, thank you for gifting us up to Nightmare Samus. Welcome. Enjoy the emotes. Enjoy the ad-free viewing experience of the stream. Congratulations. I don't have library cards, right? I'm pretty sure I don't. Nope. Silver ring it is. It's fine. So... I do not have any money now. We have not found the Zircon yet. Ideally, this has the Zircon, and then the other random Vlad is at like Soul of Bat or something. That would be like best case scenario for us. Although if this has the, it's the same thing as if this has the random Vlad. So like either way, we're hoping one of these is the random Vlad. It looks like that's the random Vlad. Okay. Now we just go to library and that should be GG's, I'm pretty sure. All right, not bad. No library card sucks, but other than that, like we could just grab the warp and then go outer wall. So it's chill. It's chill. Yeah, all within 35 minutes. Wowzers. If you're watching on YouTube, please don't look at the time bar at the bottom. Don't ignore that. Don't do that. And also don't leave a comment and a like. And please don't subscribe. Whatever you do, if you do any of that stuff, I will literally explode right now on video. I need to get an explosion, like, GIF or something that I can just, like, click on the button that causes me to explode on stream. That'll be fun. I'm gonna look into that. Remember when they just gave library cards away? Feels old, man. Yeah, back in my day. Remember spontaneous human combustion? Whatever happened to that? Was it just people smoking cigarettes while they fell asleep? People don't talk about spontaneous human combustion anymore. When I was a child, I remember people talking about it all the time. Like, hey, watch out, you might spontaneously combust. It's a serious issue. And then it's like, no, not really. People just don't smoke cigarettes as much anymore. You know what I never hear about anymore? Laughing gas? Isn't it because it's just nitrous oxide now? Like they just refer to it as its, like, proper name. But it's, like, still used in certain procedures. Like, I think in the dental world it's still used, for sure. You just heard the term in media more. Like, nitrous oxide is still used to... Oh, okay, there's the zircon. Like, it's definitely still used. In fact, it's used for... It's the... We talked about it earlier. We talked about doing whippets. Whippets is literally nitrous oxide. AKA laughing gas. I think because people were abusing it as, like, a recreational drug, they probably didn't want to refer to it as laughing gas, since it already had a
What can I do
stigma around it.
I'm interested in this.
Finally, chat, we have done it. We have conquered the rat race. We are now the billionaires. We have done it. We win capitalism.
Farewell for now.
We've done it. And now we get to win the game. The pain and suffering that I endured throughout this randomizer seed probably has no political or sociological meaning whatsoever. It clearly means that I was the bestest and therefore 100% deserved my rewards. Get it twisted. Meritocracy is real. Your actions have a direct effect on all things, and you have full control over your all outcomes in life. You simply need to manifest it better. Get it twisted. Where's Captain Capitalism? I know we got Dr. Capitalism in the chat somewhere. Captain Capitalism, he's a different guy. We don't got the money for that guy, all right? I can pull Dr. Capitalism, but Captain Capitalism? I don't got the money for that. Should have turned tournament mode on to make the relic free. Would have been so much easier. Oh, why didn't I think of that? Oh. Duh. General capitalism? That's just... General major capitalism? I guess we... Yeah, we'll just go from, this work. At least we get to listen to the greatest song ever conceived by any human. For like 2 seconds before we enter the caverns. Oh god. Oh god. That's what I get for... I'd be glancing at the chat. That feel when still ads. Unfortunate. Missing out on the billions and billions of gifted subscriptions today. Unfortunate. Truly a skill issue. Here in the realm of capitalism, we don't see ads because we earned our subscriptions? I don't know. Fucking... This metaphor is getting really weird. I can only have so much commentary about capitalism in a day. Ow. Bonkies. Bum, ba, ba, bum, bum, bum. Do, do, do. The rat race has taken its toll on my soul. The end is near, etc., etc. I did it my way. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Can I find a fun way to kill Dracula? Let's find out. Yo, we got the drip. Attack potion. Holy run. Jeez. We really don't have that much stuff, huh? Do I have chakram? I don't see the chakram. Oh, there it is. I'm stupid. Nice. Attack potion plus Graham plus Dragon Helm plus Chakram turns out to be pretty good. I've always said that Chakram is like fine as long as it's not your primary weapon. If you're using it as like a secondary weapon, it does great. Great work. Great work all around, folks. Because it's just a bonus. Oh god, as long as you're not bad at the game. There it is. 43 minutes. Wow. Don't look at the time bar. Don't look at the time bar at the bottom. Do not look at the time bar at the bottom. Unless you're going down there to subscribe. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Join the live stream over on twitch.tv/DragonBlitz or else. We're also going to be ranking this on the tier list because that's what we're doing. Sarcasm. For what profit is it to a man if he gains the world, but also has to rank every single randomizer preset on a damn tier list? Tier list, activate. Tier list, engage. Where were we? Rat race. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Rat Race does get its own tier. That's right, another tier. April Fools. Capitalism is bad. As it turns out, capitalism was the bad guy. In Gem Farmer, capitalism was the good guy because we were creating the fruits of our labor via farming and through labor. We created the capital. In Rat Race, we merely sold the objects via but we didn't create them. We found them and we plundered. There's an allegory in here somewhere. I'm too stupid to figure it out. My brain is fried from too many randomizers. Do you agree? Anyways, I'm out of here.